everybody, Defudge 3004 here, back in Ark Aberration. And so I just wanted to see if maybe we could continue our journey and do some more stuff, build some more stuff, and maybe get down there to that lower level, which is where we've been wanting to go. So the first thing we have to do is, well, for one thing, be wary of these Ravagers that I thought were roaming around over here, but I don't seem to see right now. So, that doesn't mean they aren't there, it just means I'm not seeing them. So we still got to be wary of all the creatures in here. And if you guys remember, I've done one episode of this, and I've been playing a whole bunch of other games. So, yeah, let's see what all is down there real quick. Look, oh, there's a raptor. Love, are you? So yeah, there's raptors down here. There's all kinds of stuff down here. So we are actually going to have to make some stuff before we can actually venture too terribly far, because once we go down there, we may not be able to make it back up here. So that being said, I think that I'm going to see if I have any level up points, and if I do, then we're going to make some more stuff and see about doing some more things. If you guys remember correctly, I tamed this Lystrosaurus and Dodo the last time that I was in, and you could pet him and he will like help level up some of the other creatures. So, you know, that's always a good thing, and so I'm going to go ahead and give him some more health, because they're not really good fighters at all. Give this guy some more health, and they will jump around and do all kinds of stuff. They're kind of silly. So you can press F or E to get into any of these things, so that's not a bad thing. So let's go ahead and see about doing this. And the first thing that we got to do is see about leveling up. So I'm gonna go check my levels up here in just a second. I'll catch up with you guys here in just a second. Okay, so let's go ahead and look, and I press tab, and I have one more level that I can go up. So I need to figure out if I want to take health, stamina, or whatever. I'm not going to worry about oxygen too much for right now. I'm only at level 9, so I'm not going to be able to make a whole lot of stuff. I think that probably weight should go up, so I am going to go ahead and take my weight up. Now, what all am I carrying to make the weight so much? Well, let's go and take a quick look here, and yeah, I'm not carrying a whole lot, so let's go ahead and see about what we can build. So when I go to my engrams, I have some other mods loaded, and I meant to take them off, and I forgot, so just ignore this top part. And if you see anything that says NC and stuff like that, just ignore those, because those are mods. I will be doing a mod tutorial on how to install mods in Ark and Space Engineers, so you guys can see how to do that. So I am level 10 right now, so let's see what we can make on level 10. Well, actually, that's really good. We can make a stone arrow and a bow, so I'm sure those are really good things. So I'm going to double click those, or I can also just come down here and click on that, as I have said before in my other tutorials for this. Ignore the tent and other things like that, because that's, we can make them, yes, and that's fine, but right now we really don't need to. So I will probably get the glow sticks, because that is part of Aberration, but I don't know if I'm going to get them right this minute, because there's some other things that I really want to get. So we need to make a bow and an arrow and get that stuff going, and I think we should probably do some narcotics, because we do have 3 spoiled meat, and so I am going to actually look about getting that stuff built. Now, I don't think that we actually have the mortar and pestle yet, so we can work on getting the mortar and pestle. So I am going to see what we can do, get that stuff built, and I think maybe I better go ahead and eat some water mushrooms to get my water up, because otherwise I'm going to be sorry if I don't. Now over here, if you remember right, this is that iguanodon that's been roaming around up here, and so if I know that he's here, then there's probably not much else up here that is going to be attacking me, so I should be fairly relatively safe. So I'm gonna gather some mushrooms and I'm gonna gather some stone and stuff like that, and I will make the mortar and pestle and I'll show you guys that, and then we will get going and I'll catch up with you guys then. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, so the mortar and pestle, let's go ahead and see about opening that up. So you go to tab, then you go to crafting. And I need some hide. I need 2 more hides. So I think I might have some more hide in here. And yeah, I've got a little bit of hide in here. So I don't quite know what that sound was that I heard. I heard something. The last thing I want to do is be attacked by something that I don't know what it is. So, yeah, let me go look. I have a little quick look around. Alright, I don't see anything right here. So, could have been something right up in there in that tube too. So, I need a hide. Yes. So, come over here. 'Cause we just got done building the bed and the thatch foundation. And so, I'm just going to go to Shift D, take about half that hide, and then we'll go to V. And then double click on that, and I'm going to go up here, and you can just automatically climb up onto foundations. You don't have to worry about doing anything on the foundations or anything else. You can, even if they are a little bit higher, generally you can get up on them without much of a problem. There's definitely something going on up above me. I don't know what, but there is definitely something going on. So, let's go ahead and put this right down here. Okay, now this is the narcotic that I also opened up. So we need 5 narco berries and 1 spoiled meat per narcotic. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these 3 spoiled meat. Now remember, we also have some of these night mushrooms or whatever they're called. These are the mushrooms that will help you at tame stuff and stuff like that. I don't remember what they're called, but it looks like we have plenty of night mushrooms anyway. Oh, it's a roll rat right there. I knew I was hearing something. You can see a shadow right there. So let's come on over to here, and then we will go and go Shift T, and we'll put in D, and then we can make, now you can see in the inventory that they're here. So when they first implemented this new system, I was so confused I couldn't find anything or anything else, but after learning it, I get pretty good at it. So let's go and craft all 3 narcotic. Now that's 5 narco berries per meat, so you gotta kind of make sure you gather up enough supply. So okay, now this will also take up our levelage, because that's the arrow there on the right side, and as that goes up, we'll get up better, closer to our next level. Now 21, we can start getting the trank arrows and stuff like that, but for right now we're just not going to be able to. So press V and go ahead and make a bow. And how many arrows can we make? We can make 14 arrows. Now what do I need for the arrows? So it looks like I'm gonna need more thatch. So I guess I will come over to one of these trees over here. I'm gonna gather some more thatch, and to do that you use your pick. So I'm gonna go gather some more supplies so I can make more stuff, and probably draw some more stuff in the chest and stuff like that. And as soon as I get done with that, I will come back to you guys, and I will see you guys then. See you guys in just a sec. Okay, so I went ahead and took off those mods except for the no collision, death helper, and corpse finder, because I want to make this as good of an experience for you guys as it is for me. So now when I go to my crafting, or I go to my engrams, that you can see that I don't have all that stuff that was on there, because I don't need that stuff on there. Okay. So, now let's go ahead and get on our mortar and pestle, and we should have, okay, I'm gonna have to do this the hard way because I built it with that mod. I'm gonna have to actually make a new one, and that's okay, because I can do that. Okay. Now I'm gonna need more stone, and I'm gonna need quite a bit more stone, so I will be back here in just a minute with you guys, and then we will get going and we'll see if we can make it down there. Be right back. As I said in my previous video, one of the main differences between the mods and not having the mods is the weight difference, because you can get stacking mods that make the weight a lot more, or you can, you know, you can get all kinds of mods, and I will go into a little bit of detail about the mods, but I'm not going to get too crazy on adding mods or anything else like that. I just want to show you guys some of the mods that I like and stuff like that when I do that tutorial, and that will be coming here pretty soon, but I'm not going to worry about that today right now because I'd much rather do the gameplay. So I went ahead and made the new mortar and pestle, and so if you make something in a mod and then you take out the mods, you will have to start with a new version of whatever it was that you did. So I'm just going to turn this guy to the side, and then I'm going to take him out, and then I'm going to put him back in, and I'm doing this for a reason. I'll show you guys why. So I can take him up there, click, and then turn him and do him about like right up there. So I'm probably not going to make too big of a place up here, but I'm going to, you know, do a decent little thing. Okay, so I think I probably lost that narcotic, but you know what, that's okay, because I'm not really too worried about it, because that was on the mod, and you know, it helped me get the next levels. So we need to figure out how we're going to get down there. I did gain a level, so, excuse me, let's go ahead and see about going down there. Now, we're going to have weight for sure, because right now, we're just not doing so good, but actually, I'm going to choose health first, because we can always make boxes and stuff like that. So, level 11, wooden foundation, that's a really good thing to know. Some of these you can still make a scorched earth. They'll open up if you have the scorched earth. If you do not, then they will not even show up at all. So the wooden foundation is stronger than the thatch foundation, and I've talked about this before. So if you guys want to see, you know, you guys can go back and actually see what I'm talking about and all that. Okay, so now you can see that's back in my inventory right here, the narcotic. And so I'm just going to drop you in there, and I do not believe I have any meat at all on me that's going to be rotting here anytime soon. So let's see what it takes to make the ladder. So there is a rope ladder in here, and I'm going to go see. Okay, that is at level 15. We're only at level 11. So, I guess that we will probably worry about this later. So, I think one of the biggest things that we really should be doing is trying to get ourselves leveled up to at least 15, because when I get the rope ladder, something that I can do that you guys may not really be aware of, is I can, like, let's say come over here, build a foundation like somewhere right down over there, and have a rope ladder going off the edge and be able to go up and down, so I can actually come up from up to this part and down to that part. What the heck is dead down there? Is that a raptor? That was a carno. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. So that roll rat actually killed a carno, and that's really not necessarily like the worst thing ever. So that's actually really good. So I'm actually quite happy with that result. And okay, good. That's a horse. So that means there probably isn't much over there that we really need to be too worried about. So I am going to go and just do some stuff, and I'm going to see if I can get up to level 15. I'm just going to go and make some stuff, do some stuff, probably build another foundation over here, get that ready to go, and I'm going to see if I can get up to level 15, and I will catch up with you guys then, and when I do, then we will see about going down there. So, I'll check back with you guys here in just a little bit, and if anything exciting happens, I'll be sure to let you guys know. So, we will talk to you then. See you in a little bit. Okay guys, I'm back. So I got the stuff put away. I dropped a little bit of weight, so that does help out a little bit. And I was running around. It's like, man, it's so dark in here. Where's my headlight? I forgot this is not Space Engineer or Cyrus. This or Cyrus New Dawn. This is Ark, and you have to build a torch. So yeah. So this is my light, and so I'm just gonna have to run around with this for a little bit until I figure out how I'm gonna get down there. And there's a light up there, something up there. I don't know if you guys noticed that right over there, but it looks like there is most definitely a light over there, so I'm going to go check that out. So, we will see about trying to level up some more. We still haven't got the next level. This is going to take a little bit, so I will catch up with you guys then, and we will see about doing some stuff. I am hoping that we can actually get some more stuff done here, because that would actually be a really good thing. So maybe what I will do is just kind of like build a little base up here so that you guys can see some of the base building materials. And so let me see about doing that, and I'll show you guys how to build like a structure and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go get some more wood, thatch, and fiber, and then we will see about building stuff. And I can probably go and get that, and that will help out a lot, but let me see about doing this first, so I'll be right back. Okay, so one of the things that you can do is, well, obviously you can get clothes for your character because you don't want your character running around in their skivvies. So I'm gonna go to here. I have opened up the thatch ceiling, wall, thatch door, and door frame. So I'm gonna go ahead and get cloth pants, shirt, and I can get 2 more things. Let's go and do boots and gloves. Okay, I have 1 Ingram point left, but as soon as I make that stuff, I should actually be able to level up. So let's go and make a pair of shoes, shirt. And I'm gonna need some hide for like the gloves, but I can go and make the pants. And so once that stuff gets made, I can go and put it on. Double click and it'll automatically go on, so you don't have to worry about that. Alright, okay, now we're a lot closer to the next level. Now, it doesn't help with the weight reduction, because all it does is give you clothes to wear so that you're not exactly, you know, running around in your undies and stuff like that. Now, I probably ought to make a hat, but I don't know if I'm going to. I can make gloves, but for right now, I think the shirt and pants are actually going to, boots are going to be good enough. So, I'm going to go over here to the place and get some stuff put away and go and get some more things to make stuff with. Let me see, what can I make? Okay, I can make a ceiling. Let's go and make a door frame. So I'll make one of those, and I'll make a door. And let me go and make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 walls. And then I can kind of show you guys what to do there, and 2 ceilings. And this is just kind of like a basic starter so that you guys will be able to see what to build and what you guys can do and stuff like that. So I actually should just clear that crafting queue for right now because I'm going to be way overweight. Okay, I'm going to go and eat some food. Drop some of that weight if I can, so I'm barely running, and I'll get back over there to the base, and then we will see about putting the stuff on the base and stuff like that. So see you guys then. Okay, I dropped a little bit of weight, put some berries and stuff on these guys, and if you press F, if you guys remember, you can put stuff in their inventory and they will eat, and then you don't have to worry about always having something put on their inventory for them to eat. So the one with the blueberries is this Lystrosaurus, and the yellow berries, and then the yellow berries only with the dodo. Okay, so this is the base that I'm going to be kind of doing a little bit of stuff on. So I'm going to go ahead and take my walls, and I'm going to put them on a hot bar spot. And so let's go and put them right there, number 3. And then we will see about putting up some walls. Now, if you're too far away from it, it won't show up as anything. You can see that it's red. But once you get it here, you can see that it lines up green. Now, it doesn't look like it is built, but it is being built. So, if you press E, you can turn it inside out if you want the outside to be facing in, etc., etc. Or if you want the inside to be facing out, whatever, etc., etc. But I want this facing like this, so they can have a blue side and a green side, and I want the blue side on the inside, and so that's one wall. And go ahead and build up these walls here real quick. I think I'm going to put the door right there, and so That one right there, and I don't know. Yep, I can put that one right there. Okay, cool. Alright, now that means that I'm one wall short, but that's okay. Because what I can do is go and do this. Now this is the doorway, and you can see it kind of looks like a doorway. And then I'm going to take my door, and I'm just selecting E from my inventory. Just click on it, pressing E. Now once you click on it again, it'll automatically take it off. So I haven't put it on, but I'm going to put it on right now. So that's the door. And now I am inside. Okay, now I need to make one more wall. And so what I can do is actually go to 3 and just click on that, and that'll make a wall. And then once that's built, it'll show up on my bar, so you can see it right down there on my bar right now, number 3. And then I can go put this up, and there we go. Alright. Then I'm going to go and make some ceilings. So I'm going to go to V, and I should be able to make 2 ceilings. Now remember not to make the foundations, but instead the ceilings. They look the same, but not quite the same. So let's go and make 2. So I'm going to go and turn that to a 2. And I just have to press the number 2. And I highlight it and press the number 2. And then that'll make 2 of them. And again, I'm going to go and put that on my bar. I'm going to put that number 3. And I'm going to go and put one right there. And I'm going to go and put the other one right here. Now it kind of has a purplish bluish look to it when you first put it on, so you can tell where it is. And let's see about gathering up some more supplies if we can. We should be able to, so let me see about getting some more whatever it is I can get. Hopefully we can get some good stuff here, so you don't really need all this stuff, but it does come in handy when you really are, struggling to get stuff done, because some of this stuff is actually pretty hard to find, especially like the wood. The regular wood is just so hard to find. It's almost impossible to get, just because it is so rare. You can find it, and you can get it. It's just not easy to get. So if you guys do play this game, just keep that in mind, especially on Aberration. Aberration is not the typical, arc where you can just find anything that you want to at a moment's notice. It's a little bit harder to come by stuff. So stuff to come by, whatever that word is. So yeah, I'm not really gonna worry too much about gathering a ton of stuff, because we really don't need it. I did dump some stuff out, so I'm not gonna worry about gathering, a whopping ton of stuff to see what I can gather here. And earthquake is over. It's starting to be daylight again, and let's go and put this in the chest. Okay, now this stuff weighs a lot, so especially without the mods, this stuff will weigh a really lot. So let's go and remake our narcotic now, so that we have that narcotic and we are good to go. That kind of startled me. Okay, so we put our meat in there along with the narco berries, or these acerbic mushrooms, and then you can either right click or just press E like however many times. I'm just gonna go make all 3 of them for right now. And did we make a campfire? I do not believe we made a campfire. Okay, now I'm going up the next level. So what I'm going to do is just go and go to V. Can I make a campfire? I can make a campfire. So let me just go and do that. And then we will cook up some food, and then we can continue on our journey and doing stuff. Okay. I think maybe I'm going to put the campfire over here on this side, like maybe over here. That way I can kind of take my base out this way if I want to. And I'm going to put it right here. Now you don't have to worry about stuff catching on fire and whatever. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll take this fungal wood and shift some of that in, and we'll light the fire. Now this will cook up some meat for us, so that'll be a good food source. which means I could probably drop a good portion of these red berries. And let me see here. Do we have any red berries in here? We do not. Okay. So, you know, these guys aren't really weighted down at all. They don't have a lot of weight with them. So I'm just going to go Shift T and Shift T. That'll drop some more weight. And then we need to look around at doing some stuff. So, we're not quite there to the next, to getting that rope ladder and stuff so we can go down. But we're getting close. So I'm going to go ahead and get the next level up, which will be level, 12. So let me go and do, I think, weight this time. Okay, level 12. So let's see what's on level 12. And windshield, all kinds of stuff like that. Again, I'm not really too worried about getting a lot of this stuff because I don't really think I need to for right now. Not the small crop plot. I will eventually, just not right now. So these are good upgrades of the wooden stuff. This is a better upgrade than the thatch stuff and all that stuff. And so, I mean, there's a lot of levels you can get. I mean, you can go all the way up to a level like 100. And then you get into like the tech tier stuff and stuff like that, and that's super expensive. So, if you guys do have scorched earth, like I said, that will show up here. You can't really bake it. You can make it on scorched earth, but not on here. And some things you can make on here that you can't make on other places. So, okay, let's just go ahead and see about doing some more looking around and see if we can make some more stuff. And I'll be back with you guys as soon as I can get some more stuff going, and see you guys in just a little bit. Okay, so for whatever reason that I deemed unnecessary, I am going to see about taming this Doedicurus, which is kind of like the modern day, the guys that roll up in the ball that live, you know, they have a lot of them in Texas and stuff. What is their names? Kind of like an aardvark, I guess. I think that's the name. I don't know what I'm trying to say. The best way to knock these guys out is to aim for their head and see if you can hit their head. While also simultaneously watching out behind you so that maybe you can keep yourself from being, you know, knocked out or anything. So these guys are actually pretty strong. They can be pretty dangerous. Okay, once they start turning away from you, then that means they're getting close to being knocked out. Okay, I don't have any more hide to get this guy tamed, so I'm about to kind of lead him away. And maybe in the meantime I can see about getting one of these guys or something killed and... He tried to hit me. And these guys will attack you, so, you know, you do gotta be careful. Okay. Now, let me go and see about getting this guy. Got him. Just now knocked him out. So then what I need to do is just go and put some berries on him. And these guys generally like the purple berries. And so now I did that. Now this guy should be okay. He's not going to be as upset now. So... But now I have to protect him from anything that wants to come around and try to kill him and all that stuff. So, now these Doedicuruses are nice because they can get a lot of rocks. And so, yeah, like the armadillo, that's what I was thinking of, yeah. So, as you guys watch, this unconscious meter is going to be dropping. And so, you know, I just got to make sure and to keep it up. So I'm just going to go and pump those guys in him and... he'll eat one. And then when the food gets down to a certain level, that food will begin dropping and then he will eat. Looks like he just ate. So yes, his taming is going up now. So, and here's the Carbonemus, but we're not going to try him because he's like a level 72. And they will hit you really hard and they won't back off until pretty much either you're dead or they're dead, one or the other. So, I know this guy's only level 8, but if you look at his stats right here, he has 300, and let me see, he has, his health is like 1020. Movement speed isn't the best, but the melee's pretty decent, the weight's really good, so... Yeah, and once I get him leveled up, which will be 3 levels, I know it ain't that much, but it isn't better than nothing, so... Okay, good, he'll be just fine, so I don't need to worry about taking his, keeping his torpidity up. Help me keep my food up, and then we'll head back, so... He's almost tamed. He'll be eating here in a minute, and hopefully we won't get attacked by any more Raptolenimuses. So, he's almost done. Then we'll head back to the base, and now I can take him down, or I can leave him up here, and I can get a saddle on him much later on, because those are, you know, going to be later on down the line, because we'll have to have a smithy first. The smithy is a workbench. Okay, come on. Let's go home. Are you stuck? Alright, I'll get you out of here. Alright, guys, I am going to get him home, and then I'll catch up with you guys there. Okay, guys, we are basically back at the base, and so... Made it back with a Doedicurus, okay, and we have a bunch of meat that we can eat now, which is actually going to be a lot better for us. So, put that number 8. I'm going to eat a piece. So this cooked meat will last a lot longer than the uncooked meat, and let's just go and bring him over here, and you can stay right there. I'll put you on neutral. You're not the highest level thing, but you guys can see that the worse the tools that you have, the harder it's going to be to do stuff. Just so you guys know. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I know it wasn't maybe, you know, a lot of action and all that stuff, but you learned how to build things, the campfire, and we tamed a Doedicurus. And so we are getting really close to getting the next level, and holy moly, look at that. Look how many Ravagers are down there right now. Where's that at? Look at all those Ravagers. Just all over the place. Oh, look at all that. Holy moly. I don't know what all they're going after, but whatever it is, it's kind of crazy. Look at that. They're just like all right there in the same area. Ravagers, Scorpion, Raptors. Holy moly. Yeah, it's going to be a fun thing trying to get all those guys sorted out. Okay. So, at any rate, this is the Fudge 3004. Again, this is Arc Aberration. And now we have a Doedicurus. So now when we can get a saddle on him, we can go and get a whole bunch of rock. That's the main thing they're good for, and that'll help us out to get the next level stuff. We're really close to getting the next level, and we will work on that then. And until next time, I will talk to you guys later, and we will see you guys in the next one. Look at that, my hair's growing. How do you like that? So we will talk to you guys next time. Have a great day. See you guys later. Bye.